Coming to you from the Johnson Athletic Center at MIT, my name is Matt McGann, and this is ZigZag, now available in high definition. At most campuses across the country, athletics are an integral part of the college experience. At MIT, students apply the same passion, drive, and commitment to athletics as they do academics. The Institute fields 41 NCAA teams, as many as any other school in the nation. But when it comes to athletics, the keyword is participation. More than 10,000 members of the MIT community participate every year in a rich and varied intramural program. At MIT, students would rather be on the field than in the stands.
One of the reasons I really enjoy working here at MIT is because our student athletes don't have to sacrifice their academics for athletics and vice versa. We want our student athletes here to do just what that term says. You're a student first and you're an athlete next. On an annual basis, we get 760,000 visits in our recreation department. And our varsity sports, I think that speaks for itself. We have 41 varsity sports, and we're tied with Harvard for the most sports at any institution of higher learning. The breadth and depth of our program is an inclusive one. We have 29 clubs. We have a strong intramural sports program. You take a PE class, for instance. Our students may come here and never skated before. They put on a pair of skates and they learn to skate, and 2 months later they're playing in an ice hockey game. That's just unreal to me. But the MIT students, they want to be excellent in everything they do, so it doesn't surprise me at all to see that happen, and it happens on a regular basis. Our student athletes, when we get a chance to work with them, they learn leadership, they learn to work as a team, they learn that they can push themselves beyond what they ever thought they could do. They learn to take charge without taking over. And these are the same kind of skills that you can take from the playing field and get to the boardroom, and you can use those there. We know that they are really, really prepared when they move to the next game, which is the game of life.
MIT fields more than 2,000 intramural sports teams in nearly 24 sports, and 80% of MIT students participate in some form of organized athletics. What does it mean to be literate in the digital age? And how do you teach media literacy to young people? These are just two questions being explored in the New Media Literacies project, an innovative educational curriculum developed by MIT's Comparative Media Studies program.
We're involved in really investigating what are the social skills and cultural competencies young people need to become full participants in the new media age. The interesting reality is that more and more young people are producing media, and we think the issues you face educating young people shift when you move into a world where young people are expressing their ideas in public at younger and younger ages. Just as you would not call someone literate if they could read and couldn't write, you shouldn't call someone today media literate if they consume media but don't produce it. And we're concerned by the fact that a large number of people are being left behind. Part of the goal of the project is to create a collection of short documentaries that illustrate the broadest possible range of different media making activities that show a variety of different artists as they go about their day-to-day work. These are short films that could be shown in front of a class discussion to generate new insights on the students. They may be shown to instruct someone who's about to begin in a production activity. Right now, we're producing them in-house, working with CMS graduate students. We hope long-term it'll be a quite large collection of digital films that includes a strong incentive for students to produce their own media.
Tats Crew is one of our new media exemplars. They came to create a memorial mural, which is something they do a lot. In this case, it was a MIT security guard who had worked in a couple of the dorms here, named Big Jimmy, Jimmy Roberts.
Ey, yo, was geht ab? Hier kommt Chief Rocker for real. Der Rapper aus München und nicht der Hip-Hopper aus Kiel. Wird Zeit für den neuen fetten Flow aus meiner Stadt. Den Flow der Rock, jobbt und aus mir, sonst keiner hat ich bitte nicht.
Every memorial wall we've done has its own story.
He was a night watchman. Jimmy worked 2 dorms at MIT. He was here for almost 20 years. I was talking to Michelle Oshima from the Office of the Arts, and she said, you know, Tats Crew really wants to come up and you know, they do memorial murals. Like, yeah, we should do one for Big Jimmy.
You start out with maybe the eyes and the nose and the mouth, and then you work your way out from there. But it's a process of, you know, layering paint on top of things.
Everybody's agreeing it looks like him.
Oh, it's great. It's a great way in which to remember Jimmy Roberts. It's very special to the students.
These weren't rock stars, but they were people who were loved in these communities. They were loved enough that they were important. They were the rock stars to these families.
The New Media Literacies project is funded by a grant from the MacArthur Foundation. In the midst of the busy fall semester, the Thanksgiving holiday comes as a welcome break, a time to recharge, recover, and reflect.
Today, I'm thankful that that exam is over.
I am very thankful that my family has been able to come up and visit me a lot my senior year.
I'm thankful for, as always, my parents, and especially my mother's cooking. I'm thankful for my classes, which are pretty interesting this semester, and the midterm elections.
Actually, this year, I got a little bro, Matt, so that's pretty cool, so I'm thankful for that.
Do you have a Thanksgiving tradition?
Pies. We love pies.
I'm thankful to get a break from school, but also to go home and see my family.
I'm thankful for a very late drop date and understanding professors.
That's all for now. For ZigZag, I'm Matt McGann. See you next time.